for real world performance, because depends on the condition like that, the condition during the operation, and it also reduce the quality of image that we get like that, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the discussion session. So this is the last paper that will be presented by Mr. Muhammad Sukri bin Ramli from the Royal Malaysian Customs Department, Putrajaya, Malaysia, with the title of the preceding paper, Artificial Intelligence, AI, Assisted Tax Authorities, Leveraging Large Language Model, or LLM, Natural Language Processing, NLP, and Machine Learning, ML, for efficient tax audit reporting. Without further ado, I would like to invite the speaker, Mr. Muhammad Sukri bin Ramli. The floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Moderator, Mr. Hari Setio. Before that, can I test the mic? Is everyone here?
Yes, your voice is clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I proceed with my presentations. My name is Muhammad Sukri bin Ramli, and I work for Royal Malaysian Customs Department. It is a real honor for me to be here today at the 4th WCO RTC Indonesia International Conference. This conference is a great opportunity for us to learn from each other and explore the new ideas shaping the future of customs and tax administrations. Today, I'm excited to share my research on artificial intelligence, AI-assisted tax authorities. Don't worry, it might sound fancy, but I promise it's not as complicated as it sounds. Okay, from that, we will look on how these technologies, such as large language model, LLM, natural language processing, NLP, deep learning, DL, and machine learning, ML, can make tax audit reporting much more efficient. Imagine as AI to double your workforce productivity without requiring a mass hiring of employee. To tell you a bit about myself, I have been working in the compliance departments as Superintendent of Customs for more than 6 years now. I also graduated from Asia School of Business in collaborations with MIT Sloan. I spent my spring season this year, 2024, at United States. During my studies there at MIT, I focused on 3 areas, which is advanced negotiations, AI deep learning, which related to this research, and system dynamic. Before my MBA, I had my struggle. Looking at this picture, it was me. I was drowning in documents, Excel file, client annual reports, invoices, bank statement, you name it. My desk looked like a pile of my mountain. It made me wonder, am I the one only suffering of this? Or it is normal? So I started digging for answer, and I found a paper that talked about the auditor dysfunctions. I discovered a paper study by Kencana and Widya Stuti on 2018 in the Indonesian Journal of Accounting and Governance, which explore on how workload and conflicting roles can cause dysfunction in auditors. It was at this point that I realized a change was necessary. It is when auditors like us get so overwhelmed, we feel like robot ourselves, but without the AI upgrades. In my research, I found out that the amount of information that we deal is growing faster than ever year by year. Do you guys watch the Disney Aladdin movie and his genie lamp? We all have a dream to have 3 wishes to be fulfilled. For me, I wish for solutions for my issue. So I started looking for solutions worldwide. Then I stumbled upon the UK HMRC, His Majesty Revenue and Customs, AI Connect system. This system was expensive. It's £100 million. But guess what? It returned 30 times that amount. This has become my case study in my paper. Despite its massive and big expenses by the governments, the system give back to the tax collections and efficiency by churning big data into gold of insightful informations. If they didn't try and push for this, they would have the missing opportunity of 2.9 billion pounds. This example shows how strong leadership on embracing new technology, even it's expensive, costly, can really improve the efficiency of revenue collections. So basically, this is the things that I learned at MIT on how to make decisions on the top level. This is a decision tree in which you have two decisions to implement or to disregard this whole project. For disregard, you might having a cost of opportunity loss. But if you try to implement, you may have a success or fail. But the rates of success and failure rates can be counted by management or humans. By having this calculated risk on the paper, it will enhance our understanding on the risk that we are taking. One thing that I learned at MIT was failure is a part of the process, what they call a flipping failure. It's like you're flipping your coin. You try a new thing and hope for the best. You won't always win, but with the right tools, with the right calculated risk, you can make a better decision every time. Just to share the board of my university, the mission of the MIT Sloan University is to develop a principled, innovative leader who can make a difference in the world. Following that spirit, my research is aims to share the idea to advance management practice with AI. This diagram here is my visualizations of AI architecture in my reports. AI is not a standalone smart system. It consists of several components. It must have the component of machine learning, large language model, deep learning, natural language processing, and large language model. I'll share on the next slide. So this is the doodle that I prepared before these presentations. It is showing the architecture on how those AI system works together with the human assisted tax authorities. On this green box we see here, artificial intelligence is a system that mimic or even surpassing human intelligence. And the red box here outline on how artificial intelligence assists human in doing his job. Previously, in order for normal human to talk to artificial intelligence or machine learning or deep learning, they need to talk using the computer language. But nowadays, with recent technologies, the normal human, not a computer scientist or something, they can talk to the machine learning and deep learning to train them in natural language processing, which means we can talk in English to the machine learning, deep learning, and we train them together to help us to gauge the informations from the data that we have. Because through those many rounds of training, the system will become more capable of deep insight, enabling it to detect and predict and suggest more advanced solutions that we never knew before from our data. This table here, it basically lists all the components of AI and what they can do for tax authorities. For machine learning, we suggest that machine learning is suitable for risk assessment. Natural language processing is used for document classifications. Deep learning can be used for invoice verifications. Large language model can answer questions or even do audit reporting. And artificial intelligence is used for risk assessment, intelligent planning, and streamlined automations. So with such a very useful product of very useful system, do you know about the Spider-Man movie? In the Spider-Man movie, the Uncle Ben once said to the Spider-Man, with a great power comes a great responsibility. As we advance in using AI for tax management, we must prioritize safety and ethics. I myself very advocates for responsible approach in AI implementations, where we ensure that AI systems are explainable to reduce biases and to increase the accountability. Before deploying any system, it is essential that our data, predictions, and algorithms are transparent and understandable. Furthermore, we must safeguard the sovereignty of our data and models that we have created to maintain our stakeholder privacy and confidentiality. To show you what I mean with the LLM capability, large language model capabilities, here is the diagram inside my reports on how I showcase the LLM synthesize those data from taxpayer profiles that we might have on our database and with the templates, which is in form of instructions for the LLM system to create a report, not the full report, but it's a part of the report, which is the taxpayer background that we usually include in our tax audit reports. With the LLM synthesis and the click and copy from our database here, for example, we use Excel, we click the database, we copy, and then we paste to the LLM. It will generate and write the taxpayer background section for us. And it's done in seconds only. Next, we also have a pilot test run on 700 transactions of our database, and we compare it with human auditors. In comparison, the human auditors only can compare 10 transactions within 5 minutes. But with our machine learning that we have able to create, the comparison is staggering, as much as 700,000 transactions being tested within 5 minutes. With the same data also, we also tested the anomaly detections to compare the machine learning versus doing it by manual Excel, in which we dig into the data to show some meaningful insight out of it. From our testing, we found out that using the machine learning, we can do it 500 times faster, in which for the manual Excel that manual human did, it's required 42.17 hours of works that we need. From these sites, you can see how we test our machine learning system. System is just a click to play, and this has already connected to our database. And just at one click, the system will do the analysis to us and find the anomaly. And at the end of it, we receive a graph of data visualizations that show us the anomaly that the system of machine learning has detected. And with that, we can detect the transaction that has been flagged by the systems. This is my desk next year, I think, if the system or AI system is not yet being used by our organizations. So I might require a lot more of a monitor to do the Excel in order for me to be more productive in my work. But it's just a joke. With the machine learning capabilities, we can do it faster rather than the human possibility. Lastly, as a part of my research, I did an internal consulting on risk and profiling department to see if machine learning could be applied to my organizations. This is my white paper that I produced. And we have completed the pilot testing of machine learning within 3 days. It is a 10 times faster than traditional data mining that require whole months or 30 days. Within the 3 days, we make a significant progress. I've shared this project on my LinkedIn profile if you are interested to see this more. In conclusion, inside the white paper also, I have laid out my findings, which demonstrate on how we can integrate machine learning into the Google ecosystem that we already have to improve our productivity. For example, it starts with here. We put data into the system of Google Drive, and then with the machine learning collapse system by Google, it's synthesized, and we train it by our scientists, machine learning scientists. Then we're able to train a model and algorithm. At the end, it gives us back the actionable data-driven decisions that we can do for our organizations. This here is a machine learning architecture model that I propose also inside my white paper, in which the expert indicator being fit into database label matching. And with the database label matching, we created modular and machine learning algorithm, one by one, in accordance to what the things that we are need during that moment. And the end, all these processes will be fit into our super machine learning that we'll be creating. And on final note, I would like also to mention on DHL Trend Radar. They are constantly scanning for the latest technology to stay ahead. And I think as an organization in tax administrations, we should do the same, in which we should find a way to improve our organizations over the time. Thank you for your attentions, and please don't hesitate to follow me on my LinkedIn so we can be connected. That's all from me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Sukri bin Ramli, for your excellent presentation. Now I would like to open a discussion session. For the participants that want to ask a question, please raise your hands.